Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another Soulstone Survivors video. So to those that don't know Soulstone Survivors, it's a twin stick shooter. And when you say I do like my twin stick shooters, I've been playing them quite a while. So I did a video on 1010 Swarm, and then in Soulstone Survivors anyway, it has just been updated. So we're going to play the new mode. Technically, I have played the mode once before, but like I had to stop playing it because I didn't have time. I started and I didn't have enough time. So today we're going to go into a run of Soulstone Survivors, the new mode, and we're going to show you a thing. For to start, I'm playing this on PC. I'm playing on I'm using Streamlabs desktop to capture the gameplay. I'm playing with an Xbox Series X controller. Right, so we're going to play. This is the Necromancer. So this is the minion. It basically is just like a summoning class. It's similar to one. Even if you've played like ARPGs like Diablo and stuff. So these are the normal modes. Voice from Field and the Cathedral. So basically we're going to go to run. So this is basically Titan Hunt is the main mode. So we're going to go into a run of Titan Hunt and see what we discover. Basically, anyway. So before I start, this character is leveled a bit. Right. So we're going to go into a run. And you'll see, I'll explain it as we go along. If you wanted to see another Soulstone Survivors video, I did do another one. So this is you pick a Titan to hunt. So I have tried against the Brood one before. So we're going to try one. So we're going against, we'll try the Terror of the Sands. I don't know what the difference is. We'll see. But anyway, they're various different bosses. And you said now you can see in the update, there'll be a map in the top right-hand corner. And you can see the various things. The aim is to collect so many shard fragments and then the boss will trigger. So this is basically a summoner class. It basically doesn't do that much damage on its own. But your minions will kill the things on the screen. So basically, for those that haven't seen Soulstone Survivors, you basically, when you level up, you get a choice of various powers. So you pick one, and they say the common is the grey one, then you go rare is blue, and it goes up to the legendaries. They say, like most of these games, most of your attacks are automated. You don't really have that much control of them. Most of them automatically attack, so basically, but you have a dodge and various other things you have control over. Alright. The last time I did this a Soulstone Survivors video, I hadn't worked out how to implement HDR. So now if this comes out correctly, you should have HDR and the video will be at a higher quality. Right, so I'm going to take basically I like the summoning classes, so we're going to take the active ones, so we're going to have the archers. And we're going to try and get as many minions as possible basically on the screen. I also enjoy the Necromancer in like Diablo, or I haven't quite got to the ascendancy for the Witch to get it in Path of Exile. Although you definitely do summon minions on the normal thing, I haven't got to the ascendancy. Alright, what does it say? Right, so I think you just keep taking them. Some are passive, some are active, effectively. The ones in the active slots take up slots in the bar at the bottom, with which you have 6 slots, and you can only hold 6 of them, what they're called active skills, so we keep taking them. You can replace them later. As you see, the experience bar is at the bottom of the screen. You level up, and when you level up, you get a skill. As you see the body parts on the thing, they basically summon an abomination when you fill them up, when you've collected enough parts. As you see, the gameplay gets quite hectic. What other twin stick shooters do people like? I think my earliest twin stick shooter I remember playing is like stuff like Lamatron, which is like a take on Robotron. Robotron's also a classic 2084. Like stuff like Geometry Wars. I might do a Geometry Wars video at some point. We just keep taking the uncommon. You generally pick the ones with the higher rarity. I'm used to bullet hell shooters as well. The hitbox on the character's not actually that big on this game at all. Oh yeah, sorry. In all my distraction, I haven't all my talking. I haven't actually been paying attention. You need to collect the shards. So I've been playing for 2 minutes already. I haven't got anything. Right. So you need to get to the bits on the map, like the thing. Now you can see their things. So these are basically quests when you get to the thing, and you have to do the things to gain the shards. So this one is kill sand elementals. And you'll see there'll be a big, like, gem drop when you've done it. So as you can see the quest, it says kill 17 salmon elementals, and you see a large amount of stuff has been dropped. Right, so we've got another summoning class, so we're going to get rid of something to get rid of it. So we go for, what does Bloodlust do? Increase movement of both you and allies. I might get rid of the Pestilence. As you see, the large summoned ones are like the golems, I believe. Abominations, sorry, not the thing. There's also one of my friends, Blizzard avatar as well. Right, so we've got two fragments. We need 15 to get to the first effectively boss. I'm not sure if this loops. I think if it's like the main mode, it does. We'll see how far we can go. Right, I'm trying to get to the thing in the corner. They say I'm not sure what all the icons are. They're different quests. Right, so we're going with the golem, so we'll get rid of something. So we're going to get rid of, get rid of the void one. Kill the shadows gets you more EXP. Right, you see how many the like bosses have dropped. My HP isn't very high. It's only like 90, but let's see if we can get through this. Right, so as you see, that's my first legendary, so that increases the quantities of the thing. That gives you +2 skellies. So you can go for passive on that, so you can either keep the multi, increase quantity, or dash. That's good because it gives all your summons plus, so I'll take that one. This is, I believe, only the base difficulty on this. They get harder as you get things. Anyway, so I've unlocked 6 fragments. And say a normal run through to the like A boss is like around 20 minutes, I believe. I have on the normal mode of the game survived for like nearly an hour, and that's like looping through the game like 3 times or something. Alright, I like the new update. The new update's added quite a lot of stuff. I hadn't played for a while. For those that don't know me in person, I'm a big physical video game collector. I also do videos about my my in-person collection. I also do other gameplay videos. In addition, I do various MTG content as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new to the channel. Special thanks to all the people who have subscribed recently. We're trying to get 100 subs this year. Going for like 3 years now, I think. Although the amount of time I've been playing games, it's nothing. I've been playing it most of my life. Eventually I aim to be able to cover some of the console content as well, because I'm not only that, I'll be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 on launch hopefully, and we'll hopefully be able to show you some content for that. I like the classic things as well. Like snares is probably my favourite. Although I need the HDMI connection to be able to capture from that, and I haven't got the kit for it currently, and a capture card. as you see without the icon. See the timer in the corner is how long. So now it's still points. They're basically enable you to reroll basically. So I'm just going to take improved cast frequency. Is generally the best one. It enables you to attack more often basically. I also did a video on Temtem Swarm recently. That's another twin stick shooter worth checking out. That's got more of a monster creature collector focus. They say it's based on a Pokemon-like game. See all the, I think it's arcane powers is the thing that gives all my summons a path. So we need to kill the sound elementals again. Right, stop one bar, we pick up the thing. There's an upgrade basis system, so basically all of this will go into upgrading the character. It's not a base character, it's not maxed out though, so but we can try to upgrade it to fullest. There's some new characters in this I believe there's one new character in this update as well. I think it's a shaman, I believe. Right, so we've got 10 fragments. I'm sure I can do this quicker, but I'm not particularly on it. Right, skeletal mage. Right, we just keep getting rid of the thing. So it's like get rid of bloodbath. Right, let's try and get to that thing at the top. These things are very similar to the thing in Temtem. For some reason, they're called spots in Temtem. I believe this is my favourite twin stick shooter of like the newer kind of ones. I feel it's better than Vampire Saviors. I think there's more to it. I mean, that might be controversial to some, but I think it is. As of the time of recording this, only got updated the previous day. Oh, you can now, I believe you can now play it on console as well. I now believe that it was PC, but now you can get it on PS5 and Xbox Series X, I believe, as well. Oh, I've got very little HP here. Oh, can I get through this? The screen gets so busy at times I can't see what's going on pretty much. So unfortunately some of these games suffer from this a lot. Hopefully I can survive this. Faster movement's always good, it enables me to dodge better. But I got through that. felt like there was a bit of slowdown there for some reason because the screen was so busy. Now this feels like it's running perfectly now. Two more void fragments to activate the force. I should get them. What I've been doing as well, unfortunately I've been quite ill recently, so I haven't really got to my magic events recently, so I'm a big MTG player. I also was in WrestleMania, this was the weekend, I watched WrestleMania, I enjoyed that. It was John Cena, Cody Rhodes in the main event. Bear in mind, in the UK, I'm in Europe for those that don't know, so it's available on Netflix now, so you don't basically have to even pay for the pay-per-views. Whereas if you're in America or in other territories, you still have to pay for them. Wow. Right, so it's getting quite busy as well. You can see the elementals are attacking, but as I say, you can see the circles of their area effect, and then basically something like sandstorm, which effectively makes it quite hard to see on the screen. I had to turn down the visual effects on this game with the opacity, I believe, with the transparency on some of the attacks to make it a bit more easy to read the screen. I feel that's one of the worst things about some of these games, is trying to read the bullets on the screen. Alright, I think I should be okay. I'm on full health. Right. Now I'm building up. I've still got 2 more fragments to go though. I should be good. Right, I need to take out the 1 more fragment to go, and then we should get a boss. I think I remember this one being harder. This feels harder than the one I tried yesterday, but. I'm playing this on my 65-inch 8K TV. The game isn't. Well, I can play the game at 8K, but it's not going to come out at 8K on the recording anyway. I had to turn the game down as well to record at an acceptable rate. Having good mobility in games like this is the key. It's one of the most important features, because being able to dodge is one of the things. So you're looking at building up your, say, if they offer you stuff like extra speed or mobility, based things like extra dashes as well, definitely helps. You can see the damage numbers in the game start to get stupid. This should activate this, and this should be the last one we need to activate the boss. So it's killed this sand elemental, so we killed 10 of them, and we will trigger the boss, I believe. Alright, let's hope we get there. Increase critical. One of the things with 100% health. Good on the small enemies. This sand elemental gone. Oh, can you not go out of the circle? I think they trap you in this circle. Okay, I didn't know that. I have around 50 hours on the game, but I've only played once since the update. See if I can get through this. It's starting to get quite busy. Yeah, I got through. Okay, so that's alright, should be alright. Break the Titan seal is the next thing, so I should basically... Right, so we just keep taking the increased things. You have more health, yes, increased potency, those that don't actually help. Right, so we should be back on full health now and we're ready to take on the boss, which is the effective Titan. I believe they dropped Titan Blood, which is similar to stuff like Path of Exile, I believe is Titans. Right, so the portal will open and this will be the boss. I haven't seen this one, so this is took me 13 minutes. I swear you could probably do it quicker. Right, so it's like a scorpion. I don't imagine the boss is going to be that much difficult. This is only on a like base difficulty. As you see, the boss, it will go down fairly quickly. I think it should do anyway. And as you see, there's not a huge. Oh, I don't have much health left. Yeah, collected Titan Blood. I got through it just. I had 30 hit points left. Right, so you get a buff which are new to this update. So you can basically have all your attacks may now control exposed or poison deals more damage. I don't. Do the dogs? I have some poison stuff in my build, or all your attacks now apply exposed. I'm not really sure. I'll take the toxins. I don't know if it's correct or not. I think the dog does toxic damage. I'm not sure. It's putrid hounds, so they're not. I'm sure they probably do toxic damage. Right, and now you get to go again into another loop. So you pick one you want to go against. So I went against that one last time. I remember the Brood Mother being reasonably easy. Let's go against the Brood Mother. Right, so we'll just carry on until we get to the end, and until I either die or not, and the run finishes. Right, so we'll try and go a bit quicker this time. I think I forgot to leave it a couple of minutes to get how to activate the spot, the effect things. Right, just need to clear these out. I hope everyone's enjoying their week. It's a bit of an off-the-cuff video. I didn't know the thing updated until yesterday. What else am I looking forward to in the video game department? Well, there's a new update for Spell Rogue out today, which will be a new character. For those that don't know Spell Rogue, it's basically like, imagine Slay the Spire, but instead of cards you have dice in it. That's the best way to describe it. So it's a roguelike basically. I did a video on it before and I may do another video on it for the update. So that will be out releasing as of this video in like 3 hours or so after this. I'm filming this. Right, as you see we need to get another, was it 15 fragments? That it should speed up though. I don't know if this loops indefinitely or not, this mode, but I'm not sure. And then eventually, when you get to the end, I believe you can spend the Titan Blood to get various buffs, but I haven't got that far before. I prematurely abandoned my run yesterday because I needed to do something. Check out my video on Temtem Swarm if you want to see another twin stick shooter video. I'll obviously do some more twin stick shooter videos in addition to regular shooters, or like bullet hell shooters as well. loads of Steam achievements for this. There's some new ones for this update as well. I do like achievements in general. I've only got 100% on like 2 games on Steam, I believe it is. Like some amount on Xbox and PlayStation. Anyway, I hope the game is performing well if you're playing on console. I'm not sure. They say I've been playing this on well, it's been on available PC for about about a year now in early access. Alright. Hope you're enjoying it, especially if you're on console. So one of the things I would like that the game does not currently have is multiplayer. I don't know how feasible that is because but like I know other games like have these like Temtem has multiplayer. It's like we'd love a multiplayer mode if you're listening to developers. Yeah, I believe the ones with the purple barrier lock you into the area, so you're basically fighting in a smaller enclosed area, which means they're more likely to hit you. You basically need to dodge the attacks. So these characters, like these bosses are not new. I've seen them loads of times before. But you see, there's like quite a amount of them. So there's like the Gorgon and like the golems. I quite like mythology, and say Greek and Roman is probably my favourite. Not long to the Magic Final Fantasy crossover. And Magic's going into some weird territory currently. Oh, I think I clicked that. The problem is I'm trying to do it quickly and I think I clicked through. I meant to pick the extra units. Right, we're about halfway through this stage. Got 8, need another 7. Anyway, I'm using Streamlabs Desktop to capture this. As they say, it's a PC-based software. You can use it on mobile and that as well, but like as I say, this is how I'm doing it. Anyway, I find it reasonably easy to use. Other than some of the settings, if you're not used to that, you need to look into a guide to try and get it to work. Because I was having problems trying to get HDR, for instance, and I think I might have got it now. We hope this will come out to you at, like, it should be at 4K HDR. If you've got the appropriate thing to enable you to watch them. You see the one with the flashing thing, that's like a health power up. Tentacles of Heresy. Okay, cool. Right, it's another legendary increase, so that's basically pretty much a straight 50% buff to everything, I believe. Not the easiest game to commentate and play at the same time, but like I do my best. I'm playing with an Xbox Series X controller. I do enjoy the pad, but like I'm on my Wolf 1, I think it is. They keep going. Thanks for my brother for buying the controller for me. It's a blue one this time. We'll be doing a video on video game controllers. I mean, I keep saying I'll do it at some point, but I haven't got round to it. Anyway, I'll be doing that at some point. Be showing you a selection of various different pads and joysticks available on various things from like stuff like the NES to the current ones. Right, with 20 minutes, we could say this could be a long one. It depends how well, but we're going to show you the entire run. Anyway, I appreciate people sticking with me. I aim to show a variety of gameplay videos at some point. I think in terms of that, the physical ones have taken a backseat currently compared to the ones, but we're going to try and get a nice balance. Right, so this is, sometimes you get like one big boss and sometimes you get a load of smaller ones. Nearly there, it's 15, so we've got 12, it should get there. It's a health power up. Hopefully if I feel decent after this video, I'll be going to play Magic. Kill the bats, okay. Remind me of bats of some games like the Mini Masters, Clash Royale both have featured bats. Right, that will be the fragment, and then we'll be over to the boss, and then we'll be onto the Titan. Alright, so we go. We just keep taking them, increase potency, yes, that increases all the minions. As you can see, I'm building up quite a selection of minions. I've got skeletons, I've got golems, some are warriors, some are archers. Okay, so we're going into the boss. And as you can see, for those that aren't that familiar with the interface, on the bottom left hand corner you see all the buffs and stuff I've got. They've changed basically how the visual interface a bit recently as well. I think it's better on the whole. Right, spiders, so if you're an arachnophobe you aren't going to particularly enjoy this. Oh, coincidentally, I believe on Path of Exile, I believe there's an option if you're to turn off the spiders for those arachnophobics. Yeah, I'm not sure what they replaced them with. Anyway, I always say that's what that game does. It's the first game I've seen with that setting. This is going to go down very quickly. As you see, I barely have to do anything. Yeah, that's going down. Pick up another Titan blood. Right, we'll see what this is. Hopefully there's a poison buff. Yeah, so potent toxin. So I took a poison buff before, so it's like when you apply poison you may now play days, so we're going to take that again. Alright, what's the time? 20 past 4. Okay, so I'll carry on. I need to go about 5 if I'm doing it, but like, we'll see. Right, so Terror of the Sands, was that the one I went against last time? I believe it's either going to be the Cobbled Sparkies or the Player. Let's go against the Cobbled Sparkies. Right, let's carry on. I don't know how many times it loops, and I'm not sure how many bosses there are. I feel there's something around like 5 on this mode, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's... As you see, there are kobolds. There are various kobolds in MTG as well. Mostly they weren't good for March Up and Skull Clan, basically. I assume this mode is quite good for EXP. Okay, you see that one's a dash power increase, so that gives you another, like, double dash. That was one of the Mario Kart games actually, Double Dash. It's the GameCube one. I'll be getting Mario Kart with my Switch 2. Although the games on Switch 2 are very expensive, they're like, around here they're about £70, 66, somewhere around that 70, depending on what game. The Switch 2 looks like it will be able to run more of the first party games. Was this stuff like even like Cyberpunk is releasing on Switch 2? Kill the Lords of the Void. Well, I'm pretty sure that's just bosses. Right, let's see what it is. Yeah, they are bosses. I thought they were. So, as you see, we've seen these all before in this ROM. Very satisfying to play these games. Not really sure how much of the game is about choosing the powers and stuff like that, but you have some control over it, but like some of it's you don't. As you see, the numbers going into the millions. So you see all the skills have disappeared from the left-hand corner, whether that means I've got loads or they can't fit them all in, but like, I'm not really that familiar with the new interface. As you see, my skills have leveled up quite a lot. See, there's some of them are at like 15, 16. Let's try and get over here to activate these. Right, there we go. It's just going to be more bosses. And you see some of the bosses you see start in a state where they can't be attacked, they start like statues and they basically activate later. You see you get so many powers in one go. About halfway through this one. The animation. Let's hope we can get some achievements as well. A lot of the achievements in the game are tied to getting either to various levels for like the first time and getting to various levels with the class. Let me know what your favourite twin sticks are in the comment section. Thursday today, so that generally means the Epic. There is a free game available on Epic, so I recommend that. If you basically, it's free. You need an account on Epic, but it's free, and you get a game every Thursday. It's one of the best things on PC. Although I prefer games on Steam personally, but like I'm not averse to having free games. There's at least one every week. I do believe you can also get games on mobile now as well. Not sure what this week's is. I'll have to have a look after this video. Shadows of the Void this one. There's like two medium bosses. I believe Gamesmithing is the company that made this game. There's a Discord and that available for those that might know about the update. Apparently this is only part 1 of the update. There's another bit coming later, so that there's more to come. Get quite busy again. Another legendary. How many legendaries have got? I think it's 3. I could be wrong. But I'm not going to remember like how many legendaries there are, like in about half an hour. Right. Alright, we're looking okay. We're nearly onto the like 3/4 of the way through this loop. Yeah, the ones that increase how often you use the skills are some of the best ones as well. Because it means basically you attack more often. Before the update, you didn't have that mini map. Apparently, you can increase the size of it. I'm not quite sure how to do that. I'm using a pad. I'm happy to have it at that size anyway. It makes reading the screen a lot easier. Kill the cobble drillers. I'm not sure we've had that event before, but anyway, it doesn't look like it's going to be that difficult. They're not the bosses. What are people's favourite characters in this game? Let me know in the comments. Another legendary, so we keep taking those. I'm not sure what the odds are, the chances of you getting offered a legendary in this game are. If you know, let me know in the comments. Right, so we're on to break the Titan Seal again. We're just doing it all, so this is our 3rd boss, right? It's a cobble. Okay. I haven't haven't seen him before, so let's see what happens. It's 2. Okay. Doesn't look like it's going to be very much of a challenge. Just keep going around the outers and avoid the attacks. Alright. No problem, collect the blood and carry on. Alright, so now we've got a choice. Increase your max health and area modifier, or every time you cast any skill you have a chance to get electrified. I'll try Titanic Power. I'm just going to have a quick drink before I go to the next loop. Sorry about that. So it is say if you check out all my different kinds of videos are linked in the comments. It will be linked in various playlists. So if you want to try out the other stuff, I may even start a twin stick one. I believe we went against the Spider and the Terror, so we'll go against the player. Right, let's go. This looks like a desert kind of level. Oh, that was it. So that just killed me. But it was a reasonable run considering. Anyway, I might show you what I've unlocked, if anything. So we'll go back to the menu. Right, so I was playing with the Necromancer. You see, I got to loop 3, I think it was. Oh, we didn't. No, we finished 3. So we just finished. We got to the 4th one. Right, let's see if I've unlocked anything. I'll have to go to the unlock tree just to show you. Alright, so we go to, you see basically on the you go to the skill tree, right, and then we have to look for the right, so we go sorry about this, I can just get it to the Necromancer. Council, no. How do I do this? Sorry, I'm just trying to. Is there any easy way to do it? I'm not sure. I'll probably just leave it there. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. This has been Matthew, and this has been Matthew Hawker Gaming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll keep doing these kind of videos. This was bitten off the key one today, so this is the thing. But I'll be doing other gameplay videos and stuff, and maybe some more twin stick stuff. All right, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.